blocked by Pippen. Got it back again. This time got fouled on the way up.
I'm surprised you guys launching these threes.
Chicago personal foul, 24, Bill.
I get Rick Mahorn out of there right now. I'm telling you, he's got 2 fouls. You don't want him to get his third with 3 seconds to go here in the half.
Cartwright picking up his second personal, and Barkley back to the free throw line.
Charles Barkley to the line. He shoots 2.
Barkley 2 out of 4 from the line tonight. 65-48 Sixers. They opened up a big lead in the first quarter and have maintained it here in quarter number 2. They were up by 11 at the end of 1.
48 minutes is so long. Well, you know it's a game of surges as Charles makes the first free throw. The important thing is they had about a 19-point lead. Chicago hit them with a 7-0 spurt. They called timeout. They regrouped. They got their lead back. What's going to happen now when they come out the third quarter? The third quarter in the playoffs, Pete, you and I had a couple games in here, I thought really haunted the 76ers.
That certainly was the case in that series. Manute is checked back into the Philadelphia lineup.
Look to see if they try to throw long to Michael, trying to catch it way over the top of Percy Hawkins.
They do. Michael comes up with it, but loses the ball to Rick Mahorn. And Mahorn almost nailed that one. The Sixers are very pleased with the way things have gone in their first half of Game 1 of 1990. 67-48, Philadelphia leading Chicago at halftime. Okay, thank you, Ernie. There you see our score, 67-48, Philadelphia leading Chicago. And I guess the story of this game so far, Doug Collins, has been how sluggish the Chicago Bulls have looked here at home in the first half of the game.
Well, you know, they've come out, they've relied a lot on their jump shooting. Michael Jordan has taken 9 shots, 3 for 9. But I think the real key is he shot no free throws, 0 for 0 from the foul line.
But look at the difference in these numbers. Field goal percentage, a 20% edge for Philadelphia. They've out-rebounded Chicago by 11.
They've beaten them in every phase, and you know what has happened is Philadelphia came out and they started attacking from the moment the game started. Now, they're going to have to come out in the third period with that same kind of fire and that same kind of oomph that they've had, because Chicago knows that they're going to have to come out and be more aggressive. Charles Barkley, a big first half, 18.6 rebounds, shot 7 for 11, and many of them on plays like this, where the ball is knocked loose. Charles picks it up, and here's where he's a runaway locomotive in the open floor. You're not going to bother this guy, so he's going to go up strong for the two-handed slam dunk. They got great play from Manute Bol. He blocked 4 shots and helped as Charles Barkley was resting on the floor, resting off the floor to really continue to take command of the game.
Really the only guy that had a big first half for Chicago offensively, Horace Grant. That's been kind of his history with Chicago. Good first halves, then fading a little bit in the second half.
Horace is going to have to continue to play like he is. He's bulked himself up. He's lifted. He's done a nice job running out on the break, getting some easy baskets. But Horace is going to have to continue to go at Mahorn and Barkley every time he gets a chance.
Well, you were talking about Manute Bol and the way that he has intimidated the Chicago offense tonight. You're going to see it right here. Watch Michael Jordan pass up a shot he normally takes, because look who's buried down in that left-hand corner of your screen.
You know, you're saying, well, Manute Bol can't block that shot. You have no idea how high he extends. And Michael was chased off the shot by Manute that time.
He has surprised a lot of NBA shooters by coming out and extending those long arms of him and swatting away jump shots. Well, we're set to go in quarter number 3 here, with Philadelphia leading it by 19. What's been a stunning first half. We'll see if the 76ers can maintain the lead now that they have built up in this first half.
Now, also, will Philadelphia get the play they got out of their perimeter people? You got a great performance. Johnny Dawkins, 7 for 9, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. He has 16 points. Percy Hawkins, 12 points, 4 for 9, and Ron Anderson, 10 points off the bench. Those 3 players give them 38 points. If they continue to play like that, Chicago will be in big trouble.
Quarter number 3 about to begin. Barkley, Dawkins, Jaminski, Hawkins, and Mahorn will come on the court for the Sixers. It's Paxson, Jordan, Pippen, Cartwright, and Grant for Chicago. Pete Van Wieren, Doug Collins with you. Second half about to begin here at Chicago Stadium. I really look for Michael Jordan to be much more active, especially on offense for Chicago.
Taking it to the basket, getting to the foul line. Michael shoots 10, 11 free throws a game. When he shoots none, you know he's selling for that jump shot.
Sixers ball as the third quarter begins.
Good defense by John Paxson and Cartwright.
Tipped away, but Dawkins gets it back. Now he's in trouble.
Better shoot it.
I don't don't think they would have gotten the shot up anyway. They were down to only 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and they would have had to start it brand new from midcourt.
Already the level of the Chicago defense, you can see much stronger than it was in the first quarter.
They give the ball to Michael. Jordan sends it around the other way as they're swinging around to Grant. Grant nails his first one. He has 16 points now. And it's a 17-point Philadelphia lead.
Jimmy Lynam is going to have to be very careful with his team in this quarter. 2-3 possessions that he does not like. He's going to have to call timeout and light a fire underneath them. He did not want Chicago to get rolling here on the fast break.
Posted up against Cartwright. Took an ill-advised shot there and didn't get a whistle. Down the other way, Cartwright. No whistle there either.
Somebody better stay back with Cartwright. He's staying back underneath.
And there is the whistle on the basket by Hersey Hawkins, and he'll get a chance for a three-point play here. He has 14 now in the night, and the Sixers have that lead back up to 19.
Timeout, Chicago.
And Chicago's going to call a timeout here, stopping the clock with 10:52 remaining in quarter number 3.
Famous is now time to see a lucky Bulls fan win a brand new Acura Integra in the Acura Shootout.
The Philadelphia 76ers trying to spoil opening night here for all of these Chicago fans. Let's take a look at the Chevrolet scoreboard. Some other games going on. The Celtics look to be in good shape in their season opener against Cleveland. Knicks leading Charlotte late. Miami lead over Washington. The Bullets had a miserable preseason.
And it's not going to get better. It's going to be a long year.
Atlanta up by 5 over Orlando late in that one. Indiana is up by 16 over New Jersey in the third. We'll be taking a look at the Indiana Pacers next Friday night. They play the Cleveland Cavaliers here on TNT.
Well, what's been the difference in this game so far? Philadelphia backcourt shooting 12 for 23. Chicago 6 for 19.
And isn't it ironic that the backcourt shooting of Philadelphia would be the difference in the game in their favor this time around after it worked so much against them in the playoff series last year against Chicago when the backcourt shot poorly in 4 of the 5 games.
Well, they've gotten a lot of easy baskets. Hersey Hawkins normally shoots a lot of jumpers. He's done some layups tonight.
They're trying to get the ball to Michael for that reason. Trying to get him going. He has 8 points now, but it's still an 18-point Philadelphia lead.
That was a set play out of a timeout designed to get Michael Jordan the ball in the post against Hersey Hawkins. Great execution.